The main purpose of doing basic cone drills is to simply gauge how good you are at controlling the football on the ground. If you do these basic cone drills and you find yourself knocking or bumping into the cones, or the ball gets away from you, this means you're getting direct feedback that you're not able to make the ball do what you want it to do. So in other words, you basically lack ball control and ball manipulation. Now, this doesn't exactly mean when you're in a game that you're going to be dribbling awful or your ball control is going to be bad. But if you don't have the ability to move the ball around cones, which are basically stationary objects, then don't expect your dribbling and control to be as good as it can be against defenders. Now, if you're a beginner or you really struggle with controlling the ball, then basic cone drills are going to be your best friend here. Doing these drills as a beginner, you want to get to a point where you can comfortably move and control the ball around the cones at a slow tempo. And so if you've been practicing using the outside of your foot to weave through the cones, you should feel a bit more comfortable using the outside of your foot when you play in general, or if you just play in your matches. And then the next stage will be to slowly increase the speed over time as you train, or to focus on using different parts of your foot like the inside or even the sole of your foot. If you've been injured for a while and you're slowly coming back, again, doing basic cone drills will honestly do wonders for you. Last year I actually tore my Achilles tendon on my left foot, and I was out for around 8 to 9 months, which was horrible, no football. And of course, when you're slowly coming back, you're going to feel a bit weaker. But the first thing I noticed was my coordination was completely off in my left leg. And so even now to this day, when I still sometimes try and play, I still struggle with certain touches when I use my left foot. However, when I started doing the cone drills consistently, doing the basic cone drills, I was able to get my coordination and rhythm back a lot faster. And so doing these simple cone drills are a great way to get your feet firing back again if you've injured or you're just out for a long time and you just feel a lot of rust. Now, we've spoken about doing basic cone drills for beginners and if you're coming back from injury, but let's say you're more of an advanced player and you honestly find cone drills a bit too easy. Is it even worth doing cone drills at that point? Well, firstly, you can do basic cone drills as a warm-up before a game or a training session, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I encourage that. That's really good. But outside of that, for me, this is where intensity really starts to matter as a player. Because if you're doing these cone drills in a very slow and comfortable way as a decent level player, then you're honestly wasting your time at that point. Instead, you still want to be doing these simple cone drills, but make sure you ramp up the intensity as much as you can. And the best way to often do that is by doing the drill faster with laser focus. And that's what's going to take you to the next level, because you'll be doing the basics in the form of these cone drills. However, you'll be doing them with speed, precision, balance, agility, and control, which if you can add these to the basic drills and master, that's what's really going to improve your ball control and ball manipulation when you play. And I always say it's not really about what drill you do to improve as a player. Instead, it's about how you're performing that drill in order to improve as a player. And that works extremely well when it comes to the basic cone drills. So I hope you found this video helpful. Just a little insight on the main purpose of doing basic cone drills and how to get the most out of them really to improve as a player. But that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.